welcome back again to my channel. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, hi, you are so much welcome. We welcome you. And if you are a subscriber already, thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate every one of you. So the video I'll be making today is the most requested. I think I have two most requested video on my channel, and the video I'll be making today is the most requested video, one of the most requested video, which is the body coffee scrub, the lightning body scrub. This particular recipe is going to be for those that want to or light skin that wants to brighten up their skin. I will be making another recipe for those of you that just want natural things, that doesn't want any lightning thing in your coffee scrub. I'll be making that some other time, but this one is for those that want to use this coffee scrub to brighten up their skin. And I want you guys to know that using coffee scrub will help you reduce your cellulite, it will help you reduce your acne and all of that. It is so good to use coffee scrub, and I think I have recommended it to a lot of you guys on here. So if you know you are looking for a very good scrub, then you can always opt in for a coffee scrub. So guys, let's move straight into today's video. So I have my bowl here. This bowl, I have already cleaned this bowl, and this one I forgot to buy a spatula, so I will be using this one that I always use to mix my soap, but it is very much clean. So, and I have my measuring cups and my measuring spoon here with me that I got also where I got this bowl. I told you guys that I did not have anything to make any of the skincare products at home, and that's why I have not been doing any practical for you guys. But I decided to buy all this one since you people are requesting for this video. So let's move straight into the video. So number one thing that we need in making this coffee scrub is our brown sugar. And guys, it's not like you cannot use white sugar. If you know white sugar suits your skin, then you can as well use white sugar. But brown sugar is always okay for all skin types because it is very mild. If you touch it, you will see that brown sugar is a little bit softer than white sugar. So if you know you want to make it yourself and you don't have brown sugar, you can as well use white sugar, because before I was able to get this brown sugar, it was a struggle. Able to get white sugar, you can always opt in for brown sugar, and if you are unable to get brown sugar, you can always opt in for white sugar. But if you know you are making for everybody, like you want to sell to everybody, then you can as well just settle for brown sugar. So number one thing I'll be needing is my brown sugar, and I will be measuring out a cup of brown sugar. You can see when I tried to open this, it actually cut my hand. So I'll just be measuring out a cup of brown sugar. I hope you guys are seeing. I just hope you all are seeing it. So let's just measure out a cup. I don't want to scatter this thing because I don't want to be looking for it. So this is how I'll be using it. So I just want to measure out a cup of brown sugar. It's okay like this. If you know you will also be making this scrub, you can as well get this measuring tools. It makes the work easier, very easier. So this is a cup of brown sugar, and a cup is still the same thing as, I hope you all can see where it is written, a cup. I don't know if this thing is even focusing. So a cup of brown sugar is what we'll be needing today. So it will be easier for you guys to calculate if you want to produce more scrub. But we are using a cup today. So if you know you want to measure well, then you can as well get this thing. I think it is sold together. The two is sold together inside a pack, and it's just 1,000 naira. So it is affordable. So you can just get yourself one. So a cup of brown sugar, we're going to be pouring it inside this place. And if you notice, brown sugar is very soft. Very soft. So we'll also be adding our coffee to this mixture, and this is a tablespoon, which is 15 ml. I don't know if you guys are seeing it. This is a tablespoon that is 15 ml. So we're just going to be adding our coffee to it. This is a grounded coffee also. We'll be adding our coffee to it. So I'll just be adding 1, 2, not really thick. 3 cups. So that's 3 tablespoons to 1 cup of sugar. So I think that's very, very clear now. So then next we'll be going with our almond powder. If you have almond at home, you can as well just grind it. So this is my almond powder. I got this one this week. So we'll also be needing 1 tablespoon of our almond powder. 1 tablespoon, but I will not want to put this spoon inside because it is stained. So I'll just go with the half tablespoon and just use 2, so I don't just stain the whole almond powder. So I'll just be adding 2 to make it 1 tablespoon. 1. So this will make it 1 tablespoon, guys. So take note. I am not writing this recipe in the description box, and the reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of you will just screenshot the recipe and just go and not watch the video. So what is my gain? You guys are doing me a very strong thing, so please watch the video and make sure you're writing down the recipe. So that's a tablespoon of almond powder to a cup of sugar and 3 tablespoons of coffee powder. You can see it's already looking nice, very, very nice. And you cannot use, if you know you want a lightening effect on your skin, you cannot use this scrub and regret it. I am telling you the fact. You can't use a coffee scrub and regret using it. And if you also want to use this coffee scrub for your face, I will advise that you don't add all these whitening serums that we'll be adding inside it today. So next I'll be going in with my turmeric powder. Yeah, some people don't used to add turmeric powder to their own coffee scrub, but I particularly will always add turmeric powder to my coffee scrub. It is not just going to be much. So I'll be adding half tablespoon of turmeric powder inside this recipe. So this is half tablespoon. This is half tablespoon. So I'll be adding half tablespoon of turmeric powder inside this recipe. So then I will go in with my mulberry extract also. I will be adding half tablespoon of my mulberry extract. See, all these things that I'm mentioning in this video, if you know you don't understand it, then you can as well read it online. That's why we all have our phones with us. So you can as well read about it online. It's not going to do you anything. Just read about it online. If you know you want more knowledge about it, so read it online. So we'll be adding half tablespoon of our mulberry extract also to this mixture. So guys, I got my mulberry extract from Isa Organics. You guys can see this is the guy I got my mulberry extract from. You can check him out on Instagram. I have been mentioning his name. He has original organic materials, especially for those of you that are in Ibadan. This one is very, very good. So you can as well add your mulberry extract to it. So next I will go in with my licorice powder, but the problem now is that I don't really have much licorice powder at home again, but I will just use this one, and if it is up to half tablespoon, I'll also be adding half tablespoon of my licorice powder. So that's half tablespoon of my licorice powder, guys. So I'm going to stir together. I'm going to mix everything together. So I've mixed everything together. So I'm going to be adding this. This is CAMWOOD. So I'm going to be adding, this one is not the grinded one, but I will just use my hand to just squeeze it inside. So I'll be adding CAMWOOD. You can as well add half tablespoon of CAMWOOD, but because this is the one I have remaining at home, so that's why I'm using this one like that. So you can use your CAMWOOD and you can use your hand to stir together. So whenever you are mixing something like this, let me tell you a trick. Don't always use your hand, especially when you have gotten to the stage of adding some serums to it. Serums tend to give you knuckles when you add them to stuff, your soap or your scrub, and you just put your hand directly. So our advice to always use a scrub. It has affected me, and I don't want you to also make that mistake. So I will advise you use a hand glove. So I have added all of my powders that I'll be adding inside. And if you also have the white licorice, I hope you guys know there's also white licorice, so you can as well use white licorice also for your scrub instead of that. So I know a lot of you know about Santad, but in this particular mixture I am not going to be using Santad. I'm going to be using another cleanser that is also a body cleanser, and this is what I will be using. The belly face cleanser is what I'll, because they look alike, but you can see this one is more darker than this. So I'll be using the belly face. I'm not using the Santad. I have always been using Santad before, but I am using the belly face now, and that's what I'll be using for this particular video. So let me just open it. So guys, both Santad and this one, they are being sold for the same price, so you can as well opt in for this. You can use your Santad in case you don't have this one, because I'm saying this because of those of you that will still come and ask me questions. You can use your Santad if you can't get the belly face, so, and it is the same price. Just in case you are just curious about the price, it is the same price, so you can always opt in for that. So I'll be adding my cleanser to it, and I'll be adding guys, on a norms, I'm not going to use my spoon to measure. I'll just add half, but because of you guys, that's why I'm measuring everything, so that you will be sure of what you are adding to your mixture. So that's why I use my spoon to like measure it out. If I'm doing it normally, I'll just pour half inside, and if I'm using 2 cups of sugar, I will just pour the whole bottle inside. So I hope you guys understand me. So can you guys see that the 3 bottles is enough to melt everything together? I'm actually giving this out to someone, so I can't wait to a point where I'll be able to always give out anything we produce to 2 or 3 subscribers as a gift or as a giveaway. I can't wait to that point. So next I'll be going in with my CITRO clear. I also want to measure it because of you guys, so that you don't make a mistake also. So I want to open it. So I'll be going in with my CITRO clear serum. This CITRO clear serum is a lemon extract serum, and I hope you guys have watched my videos where I was talking about serums, and I mentioned it that I prefer CITRO clear serum in my wash off. This is part of what I am talking about. I prefer my CITRO clear serum in my wash off. I don't prefer them in anything that is going to stay on my body. I prefer them in my wash off. So guys, take note of that. I'm not saying you cannot add them to your cream. There are people that add them to your cream. I am just telling you my own choice. So I just prefer this particular serum in my wash off. That's why I use them a lot in my wash off. So I will just be adding 1, 2. So I'm going to stir together. So this is what it is looking like in this level. So guys, I will go in with my almond oil. So this almond oil, I have already mixed it with argan oil, because this was the only thing I could opt in for when I was in Abuja. I think I made a video about what I was using, so I didn't use all of this almond oil, and I've already added argan oil to it. So I'll be adding 2 tablespoons of my almond and argan oil inside this scrub also. So take note of that. You can as well use almond alone. If you have almond alone and you don't have argan, you can use almond alone. So I'll be adding 2 tablespoons. Now last 2 tablespoons, guys. So guys, the second to the last thing that I will be adding to this mixture is this oil. This is not a beauty series oil, as you can see that it is inside the beauty series bottle, but it is not a beauty series oil. This is just my normal glowing oil that I use at home, and it contains turmeric oil, it contains argan oil, it contains castor oil, but I just want to like add a tablespoon of it to my scrub. Scrub is going to like so I hope you guys are seeing what this scrub is looking like. And it is so rich, so rich, and it's just normal, it's not watery, it's just okay. And guys, the last thing I'll be adding to this recipe is my German Plus, and I'll be telling you guys the reason why I will be adding my German Plus to it. A scrub is something that is always put inside the bathroom, or you use it when you have water on your body. So there are some times that the water might drop inside, and I will not want it to form any mold on top. I want it to last longer for usage. I want to increase the lifespan, just basically increasing the lifespan of this scrub. So that is the main reason why I am using a German Plus preservative. So if you know you are mixing for yourself that you want to use, and you know your scrub doesn't take too long to finish, you can as well just skip this part and not add German Plus to it. But if you know you are selling to someone, I will advise that whenever you are selling any product, forget the fact that they finish their product in 6 days. Sometimes they might not use it that way, so always add your preservative to it, just to like increase the lifespan basically. So I'll be adding, guys, a teaspoon of my German Plus, just 1 teaspoon. Can you guys see? I'll be adding this to it. That's 2.5 ml. It's just a little. Can you guys see? It is just a little. So I'll be adding it to it so that I can increase the lifespan for me. So that's basically why I added that. Then I'll stir together. Guys, and this is the final result. Your body scrub is ready. So with this calculation, I am so very sure that I put out the full, like a very reasonable recipe out that is not confusing. I put 2 tablespoons. There's nothing like 0.0.0. So it is so that you people are going to understand very well. So this is the final outcome of the body scrub you guys have been asking me to do. So make sure that you do your own and tag me on Instagram, and let's see how it turns out. Can you see the consistency? It is not watery, it is just normal. So whenever you want to add this scrub on your body, you add it when you are done using your soap. Then use this body scrub to scrub your body. Then you use only water to wash it off. You don't use a sponge or a soap after you have already used a scrub. So whenever you get to the bathroom and you want to have your bath, when you are done using your soap and everything, this should be the last thing you use. Then after using this one, you don't use a sponge and a soap anymore. You use just water alone. So I think this is very, very much okay, and I hope you guys will understand everything that I've talked about in this video. So thank you so much for coming on my channel today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications, because I'll be dropping new or more recipes that you people want me to do very soon. So make sure you turn on your post notification, and make sure you also follow me on all social media platforms also. And see you guys in my next video.